What's up guys, Fitzman here today doing a very quick redstone tutorial on how to make a hidden, well as you can probably see by over there, not so hidden, but a hidden door system to a secret storage room. Now it works very good and very well on servers if you're part of a faction or something and your house backs up onto like a mountain or just a big wall or whatever, so that the lag. It just backs up into a big wall because then it's not gonna, just pop out of the side of your house like that. So we'll just go back inside for a sec, show you how it all works. Now there are two ways to do this. One way is having the pressure plate, sorry, not the piston, and walking through and having it shut. I have not figured out a way yet to put like another pressure plate there, and then just walking through and then being able to walk back and have it work, because it doesn't work. So now it just wants to fly, which it obviously does. I'll just go back around and show you the other way. Now the other way is to completely get rid of the pressure plate and use a lever. And just get rid of that pressure plate, and then it stays open. Not recommended, because if you accidentally leave your doors open like that, it's stupid me. People can walk in, and if there's no function like this down here on your server where you can lock your chests or whatever you have in it, people can just come in, take your shit, your diamonds, your redstone, your import and stuff, armor, tools, whatever. They can just walk in. So lever isn't recommended unless there's some way that you've hidden it, like you've made like a little table or like a bar thing. Like if you make a bar, like pretend there's a kitchen behind here, and then just make sure no one can see the lever, and then just walk through or something. I don't know, you guys figure. Oh shit, you guys can figure it out, because I'm not the best with reversing what I have done to my redstone and stuff like that. So now I'll give you a quick tutorial on how to make it. Now I'll just get rid of everything. Now what you're going to need is pressure plate or lever. Lever is my preferred, so I'm going to use a lever. Redstone, sticky pistons, redstone torch, and any building material of your choice apart from glass or what else can't you use? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, just don't use glass, but you can use pretty much anything but glass or anything that doesn't fall. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna make it 3 along and 3 or 2 up. It's up to you, depending on where it is, where your house is situated, and how much room you have to play with. Now this is just the corner of your house, so depending on how big your house is will depend on how many blocks high it is. Is that 3 by 3? Yeah, that's it. Depending on how many blocks high it is. Just place pressure plate, lever, whatever other things you have, if you've got mods and sort of whatever. And then these 2 blocks that were, let's put them back. And then these 2 blocks here, you're going to want to scrap on both sides, so it looks a little something like this. Now you can put that in just so it doesn't look like retarded or whatever. Now when you come here, you're going to want to get rid of these 4 just here, and then place the redstone torch, so it looks like it's pretty much making an inverted redstone system, which it is, and put another one on that side of the block, and then just place the piston so it's facing you. The other side. There we go. There with me. Right. Now with the redstone, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go 1, 2, but then you're gonna make it go out this way so it doesn't conflict with it. Otherwise, it's not gonna work properly. and then just put any other building material, as I said before, apart from glass, just that, and then both the pistons will open, and then just do exactly the same thing on this side. If you guys do have any other ways of making this more compact, I mean, I think that's about as compact as it can get without using any sort of mod. But if you guys can figure out a way to get this any more compact or anything, or figure out you can have pressure plates here, I'd love to know and here. Alright, and that is pretty much the design. That's pretty much all you're gonna need. It looks like a, butterfly from that angle. But then you just place, if you have this if you want this in use for a mine, and you're like underground and you find a corner that you want to do it, and you find that there's a huge ravine or something behind it, what you're gonna want to do is just make everyone think that you've dug down so far, and then just ask if the moderators, or if you are a mod or admin, or even if it's your own server, just give some bedrock, and then just place random bits of bedrock around it. Make sure these 4 there are bedrock so they can't see, and just place other random bits of bedrock so it looks like there's not going to be much behind there, so people can actually come and see it. And there you go. One secret or hidden or disguised door, whatever you want to call it. And then I will just go back over here. That's not very hidden. I think the one that's all the way out in the open is more hidden than the one in the house. But anyway, as I said before, all it really needs, plate that's the other house. All it needs, lever, pressure plate, and then you fill this with, this could even be a bedroom. Even if you don't want it hidden, it can just be a funky bedroom. Or even if you just don't want a normal door to your house, you can make this the door. Just make it a little, get out of my house. You just make it a little funky door. That's how will kill you. You just make a little funky door, even if you don't want anything to be hidden. It's quite a cool design. I have to say, part of it isn't my design. The pistons, the way the pistons and this block on the back work, I took that off another video, and the actual layout of the 3x3. But all the redstone work and the inverted system was my work, because the other one that I got off, they were using 40 different bits of redstone, 30 different redstone torches and everything, so I've just made it a little bit more compact. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Next time on this redstone series that I am now doing, I will be showing you how to make a redstone elevator. But before that, I'll probably be uploading the video on my instant structures mod. No, it isn't my mod, it is the mod that my friend made. But nevertheless, I will be doing a video on it because I promised him I would. Alright, well, don't forget to subscribe guys, like this video, do whatever you have to do, and I will catch you later.